Hello, good afternoon. It is 5 p.m. Eastern here in Markham, Ontario, Canada. My name is Genevieve Coe, and I'm excited to be sharing with you today. I'm just going to see whether I can share this video into my group. It might not work, but that's okay. I can always share it later. We'll see if any friends join us. As I mentioned, my name is Genevieve Coe, and I own my own stamping, crafting business, and I love sharing what I do with others. And so I thought one great way to share what I'm doing is to just do a live video that everybody can watch and enjoy. Oh, great. We have some friends here. Hi, Donna. Thanks for joining. So once a month, I just started this recently in the new year, that once a month I would like to hop on and share a sweet and simple card class, just to show how fun and easy it is to make handmade cards. So whether you have been making handmade cards for a while or whether you've never made handmade cards before, hopefully you'll enjoy and be inspired by this free class that you can just watch and enjoy and learn and see how the products work together. So how this class works is that it is free for anybody to watch. So welcome. Watch while you're cooking dinner, watch while you're relaxing on the couch, watch if you're on the public transit coming home from work. I wouldn't recommend watching if you're driving, but you can always watch the replay later. And so how it is, hi Kathleen, you can just watch this class absolutely free. And if you like what you see and you would like to receive the card making pack, so the card making pack looks like this. Okay, everything is pre-cut for you. It's slipped into little envelopes. Okay, and if you would like this card making pack mailed to you, it's actually free shipping to have them mailed to you. You just fill out the registration form that I've put at the top. I should have put it at the top of the Facebook post here, or if you're watching this on YouTube, it'll be in the description. So the opportunity to get these card making packets are only go until Sunday. So today's Thursday, the 12th of May, 2022, and you have until Sunday, the 12th, 13th, 14th, the 15th, Sunday the 15th, to order your card making packet. And you don't have to order a card making packet if you don't want to. You can just enjoy watching how I make the cards for free. And so please go ahead and share this video with anyone you think might be interested, any family members, any friends, or just share it in groups that you're in. It just helps me to continue my passion of sharing how fun and easy it is to create cards. But if you do want the card making packet, I believe there's three options. You can purchase the card making packet for $25. You'll get everything you see inside with everything pre-cut. You can purchase the card making packet at a slightly higher price that includes the stamp set, or you can get the card making packet free by placing an order, a minimum $60 order. So those are the three ways to get this sweet and simple card class packet. And I am happy to prepare them for you because one of the things that I love is making things easy for you. So as we dive in, I don't want to take too much time on the introductions because I do want to just kind of dive in. As you watch how the cards are being made, I just want to show you how easy it is, because I've done the work for you. I've already pre-cut the pieces. I've already, you know, kind of powdered them or embossed them for you. So all you have to do is sit down and relax and make the cards. So why don't we get started with this class? Welcome to everybody who's joining. I'm so excited to see you all joining in. I hope you're relaxing. Where I live, we're enjoying a little bit of sunshine, so it's nice. So let me flip the camera around and hopefully technology will work in my favor and you'll be able to see everything clearly. Okay, hope that works. I've had some problems with technology with Facebook, so that's why I'm a little nervous, but okay. So why don't we get started with this 4-card sweet and simple card making class. The main item that we're using in this class is this stamp set called In the Moment. So I'm not going to go into too many details. I'm not going to give measurements of how I cut the paper or anything like that because this is a sweet and simple class, perfect for people who just want to relax, a quick little bit of inspiration, or perfect for those who have never done card making before. So, but this is one of the main things I'll be using. If you're interested in more details of how I cut things, how I emboss them, or, where you can purchase these things, that's on my Tuesday afternoon videos each week on Tuesday at 2. I normally hop on and do a live video, and I do a lot more explanation then of the products. I also do a lot more explanation of just different classes, different things I have going on in my business. But today we're just going to keep it sweet and simple, and we're going to dive in and make some pretty cards. So let's get started. I'm going to start with this one here. Pink is one of my favorite colors, so I'm enjoying this color, and we're going to just pop the pieces out, and we're going to fold our cardstock in half to make the card base. And this will be kind of like our main part of the card. Okay, so I'm just using this tool called a bone folder, but you could, just use your finger or whatever. And I'm going to apply these white strips onto, actually what I might do is actually adhere them to this beautiful paper, which coordinates really nicely. So I'm going to apply this adhesive. It's called a seal adhesive. And I find the trick is to just roll it and kind of like flex my wrist. And I'm going to put this white strip across the top so that it creates kind of a border. And if it's not perfectly straight, we're not going to worry too much, but I'm going to try to make it a little bit straight just to give a little border there. Okay, and then we'll do the same down here. Okay, I think it just was nice to have a little bit of border. Okay, and then we're going to pop it on. And again, I'm just rolling and flex, roll, flex, roll, flex. And we'll stick that on. Okay. And then there's a little circle in the packet, and we're going to use that to put our main image. So this is our stamps, and you'll see I did put a little supply list in the description so that if you don't have any supplies whatsoever, kind of the things I'd suggest that you purchase to help you complete your cards if you decide to order the packet. So the stamp set is one item. The other is this ink pad, a black ink pad. So I'm just tapping on the ink pad, and I'm going to push it up. If you want to practice, sometimes I just check it on the paper. Yep, it looks great. So I'll just re-ink that. And so all I'm doing is putting a firm, even pressure, straight down, straight up, and we have a beautiful image. I would never be able to draw that in a million years, so it's great that we have stamps to create that. I'm also going to take another stamp here. It says, "You're always so good to others, be good to yourself too." Isn't that a nice little saying? This would be a perfect card to give to someone who just maybe is really busy or stressed out or needs to take a little break, and you can just kind of send them a card, let them know you're thinking of them. Okay, so I just stamped it right onto that paper, and I'll put this right on here. And then we have one finished card. That's how easy it is. I'm actually going to use this, these are called dimensionals. They're little foam pieces. It just pops it up a little bit. And so that's how easy it is, my friends. So easy. This is how I fell in love with card making. What? It doesn't take 10 hours? What? I don't need $7,000 worth of supplies? What? Ta-da! And then in your packet, if you do decide to order the card packet, I'll also include these little sort of little gems just to jazz it up a little bit. And that is card number 1 for today's class. I hope you enjoy it. I hope you see how easy it is. Let's move on to card number 2. Okay. This one has a Knight of Navy card base. Again, same idea. We're just folding it in half. This card was landscape. I'm doing this one in portrait. Okay. And again, when you order the card packets, which you're only able to order them until Sunday, I will pre-cut everything for you. Okay. So it will all be in the packet. So that means anybody can order these packets. If you have a friend and you want to do it together, you can order them together and each have one and just enjoy making them together. Okay. We'll pop that. This is what we call our designer series paper. And I am going to stamp a little sentiment there. I'm just going to pick a different one. Sometimes the most productive thing you can do is relax. Who can say amen to that? Go ahead and type that in the chat. I totally am a firm believer in that. That's why I try to take Wednesdays off. That is my day to relax. And I do find that I'm more productive when I take that day off. Okay, and I'm going to just stamp it right here if I remember correctly how this card goes. Okay. There we go. And then same idea with the little border of paper. This time I'm just using some decorative paper, designer series paper. I'm going to, again, roll and flex. And I will just have a little bit of that paper peeking out. And we'll put it onto the card. Even if you're watching and you're an avid paper crafter, avid card maker, I know that you'll probably still feel happy about these cards because I've been card making for a while, but these cards still make me happy because there's something super awesome about getting something done in a short period of time. For some reason, sometimes life is so complicated. To have something that's simple and easy to do and not stressful, and I'm not going to get marked on it. Not that I'm in school anymore, but I just finished my last course at Humber College, my French course. Okay, so it's exactly the same stamped image as before. I'm just stamping it on this circle here. And we're going to pop it on again with those fantastic dimensionals that I showed you earlier. You're going to pop it on. That's it. So I hope I'm blowing away some preconceived ideas that card making is a very complicated hobby and takes a lot of time, because it doesn't. And it especially doesn't when you take advantage of my pre-cut card kits that I offer in my classes. Okay, so that's card number 2. I don't know what time we are, but we've already done 2 cards. Who's feeling happy? Go ahead and type it in the chat. I love to read your comments. And feel free to share this with anybody as well. Just helps me share the happy stamping. Oh, I'm so happy. Okay, I never get tired of it. Okay, how many of you guys have seen card making before? I know some of you, I see lots of familiar names, so I know that you've done card making with me before. So some of you may be familiar with this stamp set, but I haven't used it as much as I wanted to, so that's why I thought this Sweet and Simple class would be perfect. Okay, so see, this is an example of where I do the pre-work for you. I've already pre-embossed it. It's got this wonderful brick design on it. And just like that, so you don't have to worry about having the embossing machine or having this exact die. I am going to, when you order the card making packet, it's only $25 to order it. You just fill out the link at the top and I'll mail it to you for free shipping and everything. You don't have to worry about it. Everything's in the envelope, okay? And everything is pre-cut to just the right size you need for these cards. And when you order the card making packet, I will send you a recording of this video so that when you are ready to sit down and make your cards, you'll have everything you need. So I'm going to change it up. I know we've used this lovely lady a couple of times, but now we're going to go on to this one. So let's use that. Okay. I am going to clean this so that I can put the new stamp on it. Stamps are really easy to clean. I have two different cleaning things. When I want to do a quick clean, I just use that little chamois. I think it's called the Simply Chamois, is what they call it. And then I just kind of put it back in the case and I can grab my next stamp. Hi, Kathy. Okay, so let's pop that on the block. Okay. Oh, I just suddenly realized I did try to do a pretty comprehensive supply list of what you might need when you're ordering the packets if you don't already have it. And I realized I didn't put the block on. I put the ink, I put the stamp set, I didn't put the block. So if you've never stamped before, you'll definitely need a block because your stamps do need to stick on to that block. So we'll just tap some ink on there. Oh, how nice. Philippa's joining me live. How nice. Okay, so I'm going to try my best to get this lady sort of in the corner here. I'm trying to be straight, but the great thing about stamping is even if it's not straight, it's still going to look great. Okay, so easy. And then I'm taking a bit of this cardstock and I'm just popping it over here. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to tear the edge. So it's got kind of a raggedy kind of look. I think that's kind of fun. Anybody can tear. You just tear towards you and it gives you kind of this ragged edge. I think it just gives it a little extra interest. And all I'm doing is just trying to kind of line it up so that the width is about the same width as the card. Okay, so we'll put our adhesive on here. And I'm just kind of making sure, because I don't want it to hang over the edge of the card, right? Because it won't fit in the envelope. So I'm just trying to make sure that I've got about the same width as the card. Okay, so I'll pop that on. I am going to use my lovely dimensionals again. And I don't know if you can see, they're just little foam pieces there. And we'll pop it on. Okay, and then again, the pre-cut packets will already have all the little pieces that you'll need. I've already cut this and we're going to use this tiny one that says, "You're in my thoughts." So let's pop that. I am using a whole bunch of different blocks so that I don't have to keep cleaning them, but you really only need one if you don't mind taking it on and off. Okay, and same, our black ink is getting lots of mileage today. Thank you. Okay. Yes, that's what Sweet and Simple class is about. Simple does not have to mean it does not mean ugly. It just means we could call it, sweet and stunning or simple and stunning or something like that, because the cards can still be great, because what makes them great is the beautiful artwork on the stamp set and the high quality cardstock and the colors. So before I stick this down, I thought it would be nice to have a little bit of embellishment. So I am tying a bow with this twine. I'm basically making 2 bunny ears, crossing it over, and pushing one ear through the back and through this hole at the bottom. And I'm just going to give a little tug, and that is our bow. Okay. So it's kind of like a big floppy ear bow, which is totally fine by me. Okay, so what I'm going to do is actually, I can apply this adhesive on the back. I'm actually going to put the bow behind. Some of you may not have seen me ever do that before, but I'm just going to have the bow peeking out from behind. Okay, and then we'll just pop it on here with a little dimensional. Okay, so believe it or not, like it's only 20 minutes in since I started the live, and I spent the first few minutes just introducing myself. We've already done 3 cards. This is card number 3. Okay. Okay, there we go. Oh, one of the tails got stuck underneath. There we go. Okay, there we go. And then if we wanted to put those little dots, they'll be included in your packet there. Maybe I'll use these little gray ones. Okay, so that's card number 3 for our card making class today. See how easy and fast that was? And thank you so much, Kathy, for saying that you love the cards. They're simple yet stunning, right? Okay, so, but I couldn't resist with this stamp set. I don't know whether you thought about it, but these outline images, they are gorgeous when they're just left outlined like that, because the detail is great. But maybe we want to color it in. So I thought I could introduce you to a little bit of simple coloring. And let's grab our final card packet for card number 4 as part of this class. Okay, so this is, I'm giving you a real variety in terms of the cardstock colors, aren't I? Okay, you'll get some of this gorgeous paper on there. So let's stick that down. Okay. And I'm going to show you a little trick. So, oh, hang on, let's do this part. I've already cut it out for you. Okay, if you're joining late, don't worry. I'm still glad you're here. You're more than welcome to comment and let me know how you're enjoying this little presentation here. I'm just putting a little adhesive on the back. And if you do order the packets, the base price is just $25, and the link is in the description there. Okay, but I'll have cut everything out for you, so you don't have to worry. Okay, so the Night of Navy one goes down first, and then this amazing one goes on top. This one's pretty thin, so I already applied like an adhesive sheet on it. They're called adhesive sheets, and it kind of makes it like a sticker. Okay, oops. So just be careful when you're pulling the backing off, because it's really easy for it to, the word is pretty fine, so you don't want to unnecessarily tear it or anything. Of course, I just cut my nails yesterday, so we'll just get that little piece off. Okay, so I will try to remember when I'm making these packets to also put on this sticky stuff for you so it makes it easy to stick it on. Okay, so what's happened is I've peeled off a backing and this part is now really sticky. Okay. Oh, you're welcome, Beverly. Yes, I know many people who are avid crafters, or you may even be a demonstrator like myself. We're always looking for inspiration, so I'm happy to provide that. I hope you enjoy it. Okay, and then in the envelope, there's another circle here. So just like these ones, I'm going to stamp the image on the circle, but the difference is I'm going to use this one, the lady with the hat. The lady with the hat. Maybe she should have a name, but we'll call her the lady with the hat right now. Okay, and pop her on this block. So I didn't really want these little birdies. I don't know if you can see, there's kind of birdies there. I just wanted her. So the way I did that is with the ink pad, I just really carefully kind of tapped the ink pad and tried to make sure that the edge of the ink pad only touched the part that I wanted to have ink on too. Okay. And I just avoided putting ink on those little birds because I didn't really want the birds on the circle. That's just me. Okay. So I've just tapped her up with ink, just omitting the birds. And then I'm going to stamp her onto this little circle. Okay. There she is. Doesn't she look relaxed? And of course, we could just pop her on here, and that looks great. But I thought I would show you a simple way to add color. These are our watercolor pencils. So I don't know if you have pencil crayons at home, but if you do, just check and see if they're watercolor. Stampin' Up! Has two different types of watercolor pencils. I'm using the one with sort of a little more assorted color. They have sort of like another one that sort of has different colors but less in the box. Okay, and I'm just going to pick whatever colors I want. So I think I'm going to go with this one here, this rich raspberry, which is actually the color of the cardstock. And I'm going to do her dress. I'm going to go in sort of a circular motion and I'm going to color her dress. That's it. So just for those of you who are thinking, she's not coloring it in, and you don't have to, as you can see with the other cards we did in this class. Because it's Sweet and Simple class, I wanted to make sure that you knew that you can make cards that are sweet and simple and beautiful. I think anybody would be happy to receive any of those cards. But if you wanted to add color, you can just use a pencil crayon. I recommend the Stampin' Up! Watercolor pencils, and you'll see why in a second. And I'm just adding some color here. Okay, I'm just going in a circular motion. That's how I prefer to color, but you may have other ways of coloring, and that is fine because when we're being creative, we can do whatever we want. Okay, so we're adding a little bit of color on her dress. We'll add some color on her hat. I don't know, we'll just do a blue hat. This is kind of almost the color of my little jacket here that I'm wearing. It's also kind of the color of our shutters on our house and my husband's pickup truck. My husband has a thing for this kind of color blue. So our shutters and our door and his it says that I am low on battery. I don't know how long that message was up, but I'll plug this in so I don't disappear. Okay, and then I'm going to use this kind of color just to add a little color to her arms so it doesn't look so stark. I'm not going to press really hard. I'm just doing a light color so her arm doesn't look so shockingly white because she's in the sun, I think. She looks like she's in the sun. But that's what's great about this watercolor pencil set. There's so many different colors. Okay, so I'll just keep coloring. Those of you joining late, thank you for joining my free Sweet and Simple online class. I hope you had a good day. I just wanted to provide some crafty fun and inspiration to all of you. Okay, and then I hope you're inspired by what you see. You can always like my Facebook page. I'll put a link later on if you want to join my newsletter list so you don't miss a thing. But if you want to make these 4 cards, I make it super easy for you because I will cut the packet for you. I will cut the packet, cut everything to size, and you just follow this video. I'll send you the video replay so that you can glue and stamp your pieces. Okay, and there you go. That's how we can easily add a pop of color to our stamped image. But if we want to smooth out sort of that shading that I've done with the watercolor pencil, I like to use these blender pens. I did put them on the supply list, so because I thought some people might want to have the color a little smoother. It's got, I don't know, some magic thing inside. It is moist, the tip. And all I'm going to do is I'm just going to run this over my watercolor pencil mark and see how it smooths it right out, gives it a little more of a watercolor look. Okay. And so that is a simple and easy way to add color to your stamped images. Okay, but again, feel free to leave her as an outline as well. That's totally fine. And if I'm changing colors, what I do is I just kind of rub on the paper until the pencil color goes away, and then I just move on to the next color. See how it smooths it out really nicely? I'm almost tempted to leave her hair like that. She's got curly hair, so it's almost better that it's all uneven. I think I'll leave her hair like that, but I will smooth out the color on this table a bit. And there we go. Okay, so that'll finish up our card. I'll put those dimensionals to pop it up. And that's it, my friends. In half an hour, I just stamped 4 cards for you. Gave you a little bit of inspiration before your dinner. Or I guess if you're in a different time zone, it might be a little early for dinner, depending where you live. Okay, and I hope this shows you just how easy it is to use these products to create some beautiful cards, and how I love to make it even easier for you because you don't have to worry about pre-cutting all the paper. I will do it for you. I'll put it in envelopes. I'll mail it to you free of charge. Just use the link in the description and you can order your card kit as well. So today is May the 12th. You can order up until Sunday, May the 15th. You can get them for $25. You can get all the pieces, or you can just bump it up. I can't remember what price I put, but it will give you all the pieces plus the stamp set. That's option 2. Or option 3 is that you can place a $60 order using the host code, which I emailed out. I know not all of you might be on my email list, but I can put it in the description after. And as long as you place your order by Sunday using that host code, I will send you this card packet absolutely free, and you can make the 4 cards as well. Enjoy. Oh, I'm glad. I'm glad you love the cards. And I would love that if you just share this with your friends, especially those that have never made cards before. And maybe those of you who make cards regularly, you probably have friends that are like, okay, that's your hobby. I'm not into that. It's too expensive. It's too whatever. It takes too long. Share this video with them and show them how easy it is to make 4 lovely cards. You'll never have to go to the store again to buy a greeting card because it's so much easier to make them. Okay, so let me see if I can just flip this around so that you can see me again. Thank you for joining me for this month Sweet and Simple class. I was thinking we could call it like Live at 5 Sweet and Simple or something. Um, Yes, exactly, Sandra. Sweet and simple. That's what it is. I don't want to take up too much of your time. I just wanted to inspire you and share with you, and thank you for joining me. So I will be back on Tuesday afternoon. Tuesday afternoon at 2 p.m. Eastern is my weekly time where I just share what's going on in my business, and I kind of do a little bit fancier cards with a little more detail on the products and everything like that. But Sweet and Simple is meant to be just that, a sweet and simple class for you to enjoy, and yeah, just enjoy. And as a way for those of you who aren't as familiar with crafting to see how easy it is, feel free to connect. To see you and have you here. And thanks for joining me. Have a good evening. Bye.